I have not done a what I eat in a day for a long time. So with my new book coming out soon, I wanted to do a juice and a meal. So this is going to be the juice that I'm making, mango pineapple. And then after that, I'm going to be making a homemade pizza. Homemade crust, vegan pizza, no cheese, a lot of ingredients at home. So I'm going to show you the juice first, and then I'm going to walk you through how I do a homemade pizza. Obviously, this is where we cut up our pineapple and mangoes for the juice. Usually with pineapples, I am very particular about the kind of pineapple and the goldenness of the outside when I buy it. In the Midwest here, it's often that we find unripe pineapples. So I encourage you, when you are shopping in the store with buying pineapple, make sure it is golden yellow, kind of an orangey color when you purchase it in store, because otherwise it is unripe, and pineapple is not a fruit that will ripen on your shelf. Then it becomes more acidic in your body when it is unripe. Now that we have our juice, it is time for the pizza. So I'm going to be using these ingredients to make the pizza crust, and then we have all the toppings, and it's going to be vegan. So with the pizza, obviously we need to start with making the dough. So I start by adding the yeast and the flour. And then we have a little bit of salt. Sugar is also a green ingredient in this dough, but I don't usually add the sugar. Stir it up. And then we next have to add warm water. I believe it was a half cup warm water and a tablespoon of oil. I always stick to extra virgin olive oil. Stir until it begins to kind of clump. And then we're going to oil the bowl, put the dough in there, and we're going to wait about a half hour. And boom. Now we're going to stretch the pizza dough out on the pan, the greased pan, before adding all of our ingredients. I always press from the center outward and really let that outer layer be a thicker crust. You want to be sure that when you're pressing, you're not tearing the bottom, so you don't want to press too thin. Then we're going to cut our veggies. I like to load up the veggies, especially with doing a vegan pizza. It's really important to have a good amount of vegetables and fruits to add flavor and consistency. It's kind of like a meal in itself. So I got onions and tomatoes to start. Next we got a yellow pepper. I usually do green pepper, but I'm trying to break myself with that because green peppers often are just an unripe bell pepper. So yellow and red are the ones I like to use the most. And then I got zucchini. Zucchinis are great to add to a lot of dishes, soups and salads and pizzas and wraps. And then I got the artichoke hearts. Now we're going to add the sauce to the pizza. And then begin adding all the toppings. Spreading it out as much as you can, adding nice layers. And then right as I'm getting to the end here, I will be adding some minced garlic. And then some sun-dried tomatoes, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, pop it in the oven, and voila, serve with garlic butter. I decided to make another of our strawberry lemonade. This always comes out wonderful. I always add a little bit of maple syrup, lemon, and strawberry. Hibiscus mint tea. Later in the evening, I decided to make banana pancakes, which just takes 2 bananas, an egg, which I don't often keep around, a little baking powder, and flour. Mix well. Cook on a cast iron skillet. Time to flip. Then top with some ghee and maple syrup from Wisconsin. And enjoy. Thanks for watching.